Welcome back. Welcome back. You are tuned into the only show that asks the questions your relationship is too scared to even whisper. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jordan. And Alex, tonight we are jumping straight into the deep end of the fantasy pool. I mean, we're talking about the ultimate naughty but nice hypothetical scenario.
Oh, I love it. We asked you guys online what your biggest, most compliant, but utterly intoxicating fantasy guest star would be for a week in your relationship. And the response was bonkers.
Truly unhinged. So, for anyone just joining us, the rules of the game are simple. If you and your partner, the two of you, had to pick one fictional character or one real-life celebrity to join your relationship for exactly 1 week, who would it be and why?
Crucially, we're focusing purely on the vibe, the archetype, the dinner conversation, the energy they bring to the dynamic. We're keeping it strictly R-rated, not X, folks, purely for the mind.
Exactly. It's about how they would mix things up. Let's not mince words, Alex. You get to go first. Who is your 1 week relationship guest star, and why is this person your perfect chaos agent?
Okay, I have thought about this, and I'm going the fictional route. I'm picking Loki, Tom Hiddleston's Loki.
The god of mischief? Oh, you are asking for trouble. Why?
I know, but that's the point. My relationship is super stable, right? We have our routine. Loki throws a wrench into everything, but he does it with class and a spectacular velvet suit. The archetype is the charming, intelligent, dangerous rogue.
So you want the intellectual danger.
Yes, imagine the conversation, the sarcasm, the political commentary, the historical deep cuts. He's a trickster, so the whole week would be this intense, exciting, mentally stimulating cat and mouse game. Plus, he's basically royalty, so you know the standards for everything from breakfast to a night out would be just chef's kiss.
Ugh, but also he'd steal your keys, replace your dog with a snake, and then gaslight you into thinking you never had a dog.
It's a 1 week rental, Jordan. That's the beauty of it. High stakes, zero long-term commitment. He leaves before the collateral damage becomes catastrophic. It's the perfect, exciting, fleeting fantasy. Now, I want to hear yours. You're very calculated. I feel like yours is going to be some very grounded but surprisingly spicy pick.
Mine is a celebrity, and I think it's a perfect addition to a real-life couple dynamic. I'm going with Stanley Tucci.
Oh, wow, Jordan, that is so you. Okay, explain. You're inviting the Tooch into your home for a week. What's the vibe?
It is the sophisticated, effortlessly sexy Italian uncle archetype. Think about it. A week with him is not about chaos. It's about elevated living. He's going to be in the kitchen every night, making the most incredible pasta, pouring perfect Negronis. He has great stories. He's a brilliant conversationalist.
That is an excellent point. It's less about danger and more about supreme comfort and culture.
Exactly. The naughtiness comes from the confidence. He has that air of someone who is completely comfortable in his skin, completely comfortable with silence, and could teach my partner and me a ton of things about slowing down. The sheer palpable confidence is the hottest thing he brings to the table. We'd be learning, eating, and just basking in his worldly charm.
Okay, I feel like you and your partner would exit that week as better, more refined people. I'd exit my week with Loki in a straitjacket, but with a much better understanding of Norse mythology.
You'd be thrilled, but broke. My relationship would be infinitely better fed. So let's turn the tables. If I was forced to swallow my choice, if Loki was suddenly booked, I think I'd go with Zendaya.
Ooh, a good pivot. Why is Zendaya? She's the cool, calm, effortless queen. She's got this serene yet commanding presence. It's the archetype of someone who makes you feel cooler just by being near them. I'd want to know what her day-to-day life is like. I want her to casually give me fashion advice or just share a funny set story.
You're using the week as a mentorship opportunity. The naughtiness there is that she just seems so unattainable, but you get her for a full 7 days. It's almost the ultimate status symbol fantasy.
Right. She brings a lightness and a cool factor that would make my partner and I feel like we're in the center of the zeitgeist for a week.
Okay, so if Stanley Tucci bailed on me, I think I'd pick Ryan Reynolds.
Now, that is a classic American choice. Why Reynolds?
The nonstop, witty, self-deprecating goofball. You know that week would be filled with just the most aggressive but loving teasing. He'd be roasting us, we'd be roasting him. It's pure hilarious energy. The spice factor is that he's charming and quick, and you know he'd be totally comfortable in any scenario. No awkward silences. It's an entire week of laughing, which, let's be honest, is one of the hottest things in the world.
That's such a smart pick because the chemistry is guaranteed. You don't have to work for it. You just press play on Ryan Reynolds and enjoy the fireworks.
Exactly. It's the safe chaos. Loki is will I survive the week? Ryan Reynolds is will I be able to breathe through the laughter?
See, and that's why these hypotheticals work so well. It reveals what we truly prioritize in a dynamic, even if it's just for fun. So to all our listeners, let us know, are you Team Loki, Team Tucci, Team Zendaya, or Team Reynolds? Or maybe you have your own completely unhinged but compliant fantasy guest. Send us your picks on the socials.
We'll be right back after the break to talk about whether or not it's actually sexy to use emojis in a professional email.